Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sari and these are my knitting podcast videos. Lately I haven't been filming that much. To be quite honest, I have been a bit uninspired to film anything for YouTube lately. Maybe uninspired is the wrong word. I have kind of like felt the need to do something else. I've been doing these videos for over 3 years now, and most of my videos have been just me sitting on this sofa or somewhere else and talking about what I've been knitting lately. And lately I've been thinking whether that is enough. If that is enough to keep you guys on the other side of the screen interested, and if this is what I want to do. I haven't really been watching what other people do. I don't want to compare myself to others too much. I don't want to be copying what other people do. But I want to kind of like evolve this YouTube video. I would love to make more of the lookbook type of videos that I did for my previous video, where I was biking around Sari and showing my videos. But the reality is that I'm self-employed. I do almost everything I do myself. In the previous video I had my husband helping me with the video, but he has a day job, so he's not always available to come and film me anytime I want. And most of the videos that I would love to film would require somebody else filming me, because it's not possible to film great videos with a selfie stick or with a tripod, with a camera that is not moving. And also editing videos takes quite a lot of time, putting them together, which is again time away from something else that I do. So I've been thinking about this quite a lot lately. Especially in the past few months, I've been mostly Eetu. I've been knitting. Eetu is here. See if he wants to come on the sofa with me. Eetu. Oh, no. He has grown a lot, as you can see. He's a big dog now. But I was saying that lately I've been concentrating on less projects at a time. Previously I was casting on a lot of things and always working on a lot of things, and then it took quite a lot of time for me to get anything ready. So lately I've been trying to reduce the amount of whips that I have and work on 1 or 2 things at a time, rather than having 6 or 7 different projects on my needles that I change between. But that means that I don't have that many things to show you on my YouTube videos. So if I filmed something this week, then next week I don't have anything new to show you, and I only have the same project with a couple of more centimeters having been knitted. And as a knitwear designer, there's also often projects that I can't show you that I'm knitting, secret projects for publications or campaigns or something else. And if I'm working on something like that, then I don't really have anything to show you. And if I'm only talk in my videos what I've been knitting and what I have on my needles and what I'm planning to knit next, I think, at least for me, it has become a bit boring, or not boring, but it's not boring for me. I love talking about my knitting, and I love talking and showing what I'm knitting, but I start to think whether it is boring to you guys, and if you want to watch me showing the same project all over and over again. And I kind of want to have other things to talk about, and I don't know what that would be. But then I had this idea of starting like this question and answer section in my videos. So yesterday I posted in my Instagram stories like this comment box where you could send me questions or topics that you would love me to talk about or answer in this video. So I think that's going to be something that I will be trying out for a while. That way I always have some content for my videos, and it's not just about showing what I'm knitting at the moment, and also I can get this more interactive, because I started making these videos because I wanted to show you more about my designing process, and I wanted to share more about my work and me, my life. So I think the question and answer thing might be the piece of the puzzle that is missing at the moment. Let's see if that will help me find kind of like more meaning to these videos. I think uninspired was the wrong word, but I think kind of like meaninglessness might be more of the right term. So I've been kind of having this existential crisis about these videos and what I want to do with them, and whether me just showing what I'm knitting at the moment is enough purpose for these videos. But yeah, anyway, I think I will start still by showing you what I've been making, because it's been a bit while since I last filmed, and I have new things on my needles, and I have finished stuff. And also I can finally show you one of the secret projects that I talked to you about in my videos this spring. So it's this, it's the Rococo pullover, and this is the pullover that I was often referring to when I said that I'm knitting something, but I can't tell you or show you what I'm knitting. And this was worked in collaboration with Bien Aimee on their new Corrie Worsted base, and this colorway is called the French Grey, and this is like kind of like the undyed wool, the base color of the sheep, and this is the base that all the other colors are dyed upon. So I used lace pattern from the Hitomi Shida's Japanese knitting stitch Bible, but I modified it so that it works for a circular yoke. And I'm calling it Rococo because it has these wrapped stitches that kind of remind me of seashells, and also these curved patterns here. They remind me of the like carvings on furniture and frames from Rococo era. So that's how the sweater got its name, and it also has a bit of the lace on the cuffs, and I absolutely love this sweater. It is now available on Ravelry, and I will link the pattern below this video, and I will also write all the yarn names, all the colorway names, all the pattern names below this video, so you can find all the information there easily. No need to try to pick everything what I say and go back and forth, but you can scroll below this video and there's all the yarn information and everything you need. Another thing that I have finished is the Nupullaan shawl, and this is one of the reasons why I haven't really been filming videos lately, because I've been mainly working on this shawl for the past few weeks. So I think the last time I showed it to you, it was, I think I was somewhere here. So I had like this tip of the lace, and I've been kind of like only concentrating on this and not knitting anything else, because I thought that if I put it down, then I forgot how the stitch pattern flows, because I had it memorized, and it's always harder to pick it up again. This is still missing the final blocking, so it will open up a bit still, but this is how it looks. So it's like this triangular shawl. It has this lace and bubble stitch pattern here, and then it evolves into this flower pattern. I'm not sure if you can see it here. Here are the flowers, and then there's a garter stitch on the side, and I added tassels because I like adding tassels to shawls. I think it gives it a bit like extra length without the bulk of the knitted fabric, and it also adds like nice movement to the shawl. So I think it's a really nice finishing touch for any shawl. But I'm calling this Nupullaan. Nupullaan is the Finnish word for something just about to blossom, just about to bloom. So, for example, if an apple tree is Nupullaan, then it has the buds, but it hasn't bloomed yet. So, kind of like think these as little leaves and little buds, and then at the end of the shawl, it has bloomed. So that's how the pattern got its name, and you can see I still have yarn ends to weave in over here. And I used just under 2 skeins of Uschitita's Yak singles. So this is a new yarn from Uschitita. It's fingering, very light fingering weight yarn, and the colorway here is called Stroopwafel. It's really beautiful. There's an amazing sheen. I absolutely love it. It's so beautiful. It's super soft. Really, really pretty. Now I just have to learn how to style shawls. I like knitting shawls. I like the idea of shawls that they are not bound to any form. For example, if you have a sweater, you have to kind of like have an opening for the head, opening for the arms. It has to be wearable in a sense, but shawl can be kind of like any shape and can go to any direction, and you can kind of like add a lot of stuff to it. And it is behind me. Yeah. So I would love to wear or knit, design more shawls, but I should just learn how to style them. I often feel that shawls, some people can wear shawls and they look like totally effortless and super chic, and then when I wear shawls, I think I always look like I'm trying too hard, and I look old beyond my years, and it's not stylish at all, and I look frumpy. So that's one of my things for this year. I really want to learn how to wear and style more shawls. I think Eetu wants to go down because Marlon is there, and Marlon and Eetu are... What? Tuletko sä Eetu mennä alas vai ei? No. Marlon and Eetu are best buddies, so I think... Well, apparently he still wants to stay here. Like I said, he has grown a lot, and I think many of you are going to ask. He's a German pincher. He's not a Doberman. and he's now I think 14 weeks old, and he was about 4 kilograms when he came to us, and now he's already over 9 kilos, so he's growing really really fast, and he's a super chill guy, as you can see. He can have a lot of temperament when he wants something to go his way, especially when we are going outside walking. Then he wants to decide where we are walking, and often he doesn't want to leave our yard at all. But other times he's super chill, he's very relaxed, he's very alert, so he likes to just sit and watch what everybody is doing. And as you can see, he's very affectionate, he wants to be held, and he's very social, so really nice guy. Other things that I have been knitting, or I should say I haven't been knitting. As you can see, I haven't been knitting this sweater because I've been concentrating on the Nupullaan shawl. I did start with the sleeve, and you can see that I substituted the garter stitch rows for a round of bubbles over here on the sleeves, so you can see here, and that's what I'm going to do for the sleeves. So all the bubble stitch rows are going to have bubbles. And now I will put Eetu down because he wants to go down. But this is something that I'm going to be concentrating on next because I want to get this finished. And like I said, I have written the pattern and I just need to finish one sleeve and then it's ready for test knitting. And I don't have the label on this yarn, but this is the new Tukuwool DK base, and the colorway is called Rohto. So I'm using it for this pullover. I'm calling this Salvia, which is the Finnish word for sage. Still needs to be blocked, as you can see. But it's what I've been working on, not working on, that's what I'm going to be working on next. And the last thing that I've been working on are the third pattern in my summer sock knit along. So these are the Eetu! Thought that it was hard to film YouTube videos when we just had two cats. I think every time I started to film, the cats started to play and rip everything and crave attention, and now we have the dog, so now the dog wants attention. I will be back in very soon. I will go and give to some kind of dentist or something like that, so he comes down. So I'm back, and I was talking about the Lumme socks, and as you can see, the stitch pattern is from my Lumme sweater because I love the pattern so much that I wanted to use it for socks, but instead of two color work, I used 3 colors for these socks. I think it looks really nice. The pink for the flowers, that's from the Midsummer Dancer socks, and this brown is from the Caramel Kiss socks, and the green base color is the third and last yarn that I'm using for my summer sock knit along patterns. And I wanted to do the 3 color pattern now, so that if you want to adjust your colors so that they are suitable for stranded knitting, so that you have enough contrast for the patterns to show. I wanted to do that now. And then the last pattern, I haven't decided yet whether it will be unicolor in this colorway or whether it will also have more colors. I have 2 different ideas that I'm going back and forth with, so have to start the swatch and see which idea I like more, but that's going to be a secret. The fourth and last pattern will be coming out on August 4th. So I used for the green I used this is from Regia, the Merino Yak base, and this is the first time I'm using this one, and I absolutely love it. It's everybody has been saying to me that I should try this yarn, and this is the first time that I'm trying it, and it's super nice. It's kind of like it has this feel that it's slightly felted, so it's really nice, and especially this one, it has like kind of like a marled texture, so it has like lighter and darker shades, so it's really nice. And the colorway is called, I broke this label, so it's in 2 pieces. This is the colorway 7514, but I will write it below this video. And that's everything I have on my needles at the moment. We are leaving for our summer holiday trip tomorrow. This year we are not going anywhere abroad, like last year we weren't going anywhere either. We're going to do this like road trip around eastern Finland. I'm from, and also my husband are from the western part of Finland, so we haven't really been around the eastern part. I used to live in like the southeast part of Finland when I was a very small child, and I think around that time, like before I went to school, we have been traveling somewhere in the eastern Finland, but I don't remember anything about it. So I have been wanting to go there, and this year we are going to first going to Imatra, which is very near the Russian border of Finland, in the lake area, Saimaa Lake area. And then we are driving north to Joensuu, and we are visiting Kolli, which is like a really nice national park with a fell with few views over lakes, and then to Kuopio. And lastly, losing my voice. Lastly, we are going to Jyväskylä because there's going to be the Jyväskylä Knit Festival again this year. Also, of course, because of the COVID restriction, it's going to be in a much smaller scale than it has been for the past few years. But I'm going to visit that anyway. So that's going to be our trip. So we are leaving tomorrow, which is Friday, and then we are coming back a week from tomorrow, so next week on Friday, on Sunday, and I'm really looking forward to it. But I realized that I have already been talking quite a long time. I didn't think I would be talking so much about my knitting. And I'm going to divide this video into two smaller videos, and that's because it takes much less time for me to edit the video and upload it to YouTube if it's shorter, and also for you, if you don't have time to watch the whole video, then it's easier to watch one smaller video now and then the other one later, rather than going back and forth and finding the place where you were left. So I'm going to cut the video here and then film the question and answer section in a separate video. See you soon.